I spent the last few years organizing friends and doing trips around the world with different groups of people. I've had a great time doing it, but I've also learned a lot about how to do it. I wanted to share my top 4 ways that I think are going to help anyone plan a group trip. The first one that you got to start with is creating hype. Creating hype just means that before you send out an invite, I would talk to your friends personally or text them. And then after that, you want to create your Facebook event and make sure you do this well in advance. So for example, my friends are going to Mount Bachelors. You can see there's 16 of us going. This trip was started back in November 8th and we're going February 15th. So definitely something that you want to always plan out well in advance. The Thailand trip was started in January for a trip that's in June and July. So at least a few months in advance for each trip, because that's going to give your friends time and you time to make sure you plan the trip correctly and properly. So with that too, we can take a look at the Vegas trip that we did for New Year's Eve, which is obviously a challenging day to get people to go, but as you can see, still had 12 people go. We created this way back in September, gave people the option of what they wanted to choose to get that buy-in, kind of create more hype about where we're going, what we're doing as a group. The Thailand trip, actually had 10 people go on this one. Again, kind of created hype, talked to each person individually, made sure this trip felt like it was a big deal, like something you can't miss, kind of create that FOMO. And with that, this trip goes into using tools to help organize. So our Thailand trip, some of the tools I used was Google Maps. And you can see this Google Maps has all the locations that you're going to want to go to. A lot of them are color coordinated. So I used this tool to help know where I wanted to go, where my friends wanted to go. So we had Thailand, Cambodia, and then some areas of Vietnam on here. With creating that organizational sheet, it's really important to have a Google sheet as well. So our Thailand Google sheet here, there was 10 of us who went, but we split into 2 groups and we kind of met up, did our own itinerary after we were there. So I'll share all these Google sheets. They're free to use, free to take, and kind of modify for your own friends. On this sheet, we have all the flight info, every day that people are, where we're going to be, what flights we're going to be on, what we're going to be doing. And this is just to give people an organizational tool, again, to be able to look at quickly so you can see where my friend and I stayed until the very end. Some other friends left, but just kind of what we're doing each day, and give friends a chance to go in and add what they wanted to do on those days as well. This is a sheet that I'll share as well. This is our Google sheet for kind of a bigger trip. This one I use for, basically this is a copy of the one I use for our LA New Year's trips and other big trips. This one works really well with driving, so we can kind of see who the drivers are, and then we color coordinate each person by who's driving with who, so that way we can try and carpool as much as we can. This is for going down to Bend. We can see when everyone's off, how long people are going, when their travel dates are, what day they're leaving and coming, how much it is per night, and then also the activities that we're going to be doing each day. And what's really helpful too for the trip organizer, someone who put down the money, you can see how much you've received so far and the cabin total. So again, this will be shared, just a blank document, so that you can use this as well with traveling and planning trips. Tip number 4, which is paying for expensive trips. None of these trips are cheap, and to be able to have this many people go on a trip, there's only one way to really do it. The biggest and most important thing is to make sure that you space out your payments. A lot of people will dump all this stuff onto a credit card. You can book this stuff in advance, kind of space it out. So if you are able to plan a trip 6, 7, 8 months in advance, you now have 6 or 7, 8 months to pay for it. And that gives you time to just pay for one individual thing per month. People always ask me, how do I travel with an income of an educator? And this is exactly how I do it. I just space things out. I pay for things at different times. So whether that's booking a hotel or a one-way flight, it helps break up the cost. So there you have it. There's my 4 ways to organize your friends and go on some fun trips. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. And thank you for watching.